What's up, Hippo lovers? It's DauT against Scotty Style, and Style didn't make a lot of sense. We'll directly jump into game number 1 here, and then I will talk some about the brackets and what we're looking at. DauT is having a board steal. He's playing the Mayans against Japanese here on Arabia. Has a pretty solid map when it comes to defending at least his berries and his woodline. So that will be fine, and now we can take a look at the brackets and where we are at. So we are in qualifier number 2, so everyone who thought DauT would be out by now, well, there's a second chance. At the moment, there is Fire, T, and Winchester still left in qualifier number 1. And since I wanted to have both qualifiers overlap, and obviously the two losers of, or like the second place and third place finisher of qualifier number 1 isn't really set, I gave them a win in their first round, and they're already over here positioned, and yeah, we'll start to join the battle in the next week as well, since they will play pretty soon. And now we can jump into the game for real here. I hope you understood the format. We will have some new maps here for qualifier number 2 as well. We will take a look at them when we get to it. And yeah, if DauT wins this one, he's playing against Stark again, the guy who he got eliminated by in qualifier number 1. Scotty, not the greatest woodline in the back here, did have a mill opening with the Japanese, something we don't see too often. Third bore, maybe here at the left-hand side, pretty soon as well. DauT actually has a pretty tough draw. Well, it is tricky, right? For example, if T will lose tomorrow and don't want to play in qualifier number 2, there's a free win for the person who would face him. He said he wants to play. I asked all the players if they wanted to play, and all the remaining 4 players confirmed that they wanted to play again. And first berry bush already used here, pushing some of his deer. Would love to see him not go with 6 on wood already. Is he trying to drush this? He's trying to play pop 20. Interesting. Okay. Huh. On the other side, DauT building a barracks and sending some villagers on gold. We'll try to protect the left-hand side. And the big question is, where is he building a second lumber camp? Maybe at the front could be an option. Scotty with a solid pop 20 here. And remember, the guys, that's with only 1 boar. So that's a build-up I'm probably going to take a second look at again. The berry start 4 on berries early on. Pretty sweet transition for him. Yeah, T90 situation will be explained. I will prepare a longer AoE zone post about this, but yeah, T90 decided to not come to NAC2 as a caster. But as I said, more info to come pretty soon. Okay, militia. Now moving out here for Scotty will be man-at-arms, aggression, and DauT has 3 militia as well. Is up a bit later. We'll probably lose the 3v3 fight. Eagle for DauT now for the first time really moving out after the boar steal. And Scotty, does he even... Scotty now knows where the TC is. Before that he didn't know. 4 militia even for DauT. Stays at home here, sees those, maybe a quick wall from DauT here to protect his villagers. Not really happening, and man-at-arms finishing at the perfect timing, doing quite a lot of damage here. 12 HP left. Maybe the scout can block this villager, maybe take the fight against the militia is another option. Yes, indeed, that's what he's doing, fighting off against 2 villagers there as well. The scout evading some of the TC fire, and that looks like DauT is winning this one. Did even cancel the man-at-arms upgrade, and that was an okay start here. Well, He's getting that man-at-arm after all. Invite Dave instead of D90. Well, that would be funny. That would be interesting if Dave said yes then. What movie featured this song? Eurotrip. One of the funniest movies ever created. No, 8 HP villagers at the front. Some low HP villagers here. Those men-at-arms added really are good when it comes to creating some more pressure here. But now the first archers are out. Start with the second archer range. Scotty not having the greatest map. Second lumber camp for him, and now adding some skirmishes would be nice. Goes for an archer first though. We'll get the eagle and even some damage done on the archer. So quite some nice aggression here from our American hope. Yeah, I think Dave at NAC2 would be a lovely addition. He's so fun. But yeah, won't happen. I think she's in search, but she's on her knees and Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. But apparently one line was wrong there. Are Japanese actually counter? Well, not really, right? They can put on some pressure at the start. Maybe with another boar. Could have even add another man-at-arm and then gets really scary all of a sudden. DauT moving out with some archers. Not the greatest protection here, but well, Scotty can move away a bit. Don't like that he's adding that many archers. I think only 2 on gold could have been fine as well, or maybe even only 1 on gold, and add more skirmishers because that's the more like natural counter against those archers. Please watch your language, guys. Language without an I, obviously. I remember to not speak German when it's not German Day. And archers there getting a nice snipe, and they have fletching, so he might get 1 or 2 kills here. We'll get 1, and now focusing on the second one. That's a good start for DauT. In the meanwhile, Scotty couldn't do anything here at the front, killing all the men-at-arms as well, and DauT is ahead by 1 villager. Fletching being rushed out now. Ah, what a horrible map for our Japanese player here. Six on gold for DauT. Now goes for some more walls. More archers, and now that's a big move out. 60 military here, and Scotty now with fletching. No +1 defense for DauT either. 7 on gold here. Skirms passing by. Can DauT defend this a bit better than Scotty will, because this is just so open for him. Maybe a defensive tower could have really helped out, and DauT, he's just moving in, already killed 2 villagers earlier. Now we'll get up to 3. This one is going into the wrong direction. We'll get focused down, make that 4. She will have a tough time getting home, maybe without the hill advantage, but oh god. And this is just so tricky, losing 3 army here as well. But now the push up through the center, DauT not with the really best answer as well. The 2 skirmishers instantly going down. Some archers in TC, and we have the archers back at the top here. Oh boy, Scotty in just real troubles. Military count so much better for our lord. And well, he's losing that fight here at the front, but will only lose 1 villager at the same time. While Scotty is losing all his army and his woodline here at the top. Not really maxing this up, and DauT, this looks very good for him at the moment. One village over here could get sniped, and oh boy, he's just, well, completely, I don't want to say outclassed, but out macroed by the Lord for sure. And he is trying to go to the right hand side now, should maybe see the wood line there. And well, we'll even snipe some more villagers. We'll get that one is now ahead by 8 villagers. Military count 19 to 9 as well for that front down. And Scotty +1 defense. Oh boy, look at all those villagers going down. And it seems like he's not even looking at it at all. DauT with a very dominant performance for now. Skirmisher production, all this is cleared up. 40 to 28 villagers. Oh man, what are we witnessing? And now artillery number 3 in Carthage. That's something we don't see too often. But DauT feels like he maybe can finish this off. Only now with the +1 defense. That was really late, but didn't really matter. 21-minute game. DauT. Hui. He is here to qualify, guys. That was quite a clean game from him in game number 1. And well, Scotty had a really bad map. Maybe needed to wall the left hand side a bit more, but then losing this army over here just really cost him. He did a lot of nice aggression there at the front, and then I just felt he just needs to go into skirmishes. The archers aren't helping him at all against archer skirm, and if he just gets double skirms out, I think he can defend a bit easier, and maybe this aggression wasn't really needed. He was ahead in villages and had a small advantage, but then goes for yet another attack. Didn't really help him too much. And DauT, clean performance in game number 1. Tip picks for Gold Rush. Now without Malians and without Japanese. We have weird picks from Scotty, Persons, and Gossa squeezed in there. DauT with kind of the standard ones. I feel like Mongols might be his pick for Coast Mountain, maybe Chinese as well. And well, maybe he just wants to take it for Flooded Cross as well. Now it feels like he's going Ethiopians on Gold Rush. On the other side we probably will have tricky. What do we want to go for? Persians? Not really, right? Goth? I cannot really advise a good civ for Scotty here. Kind of don't want to pick Celts. Ugh. I kind of want to have Celts for flood for the maps with water, I'd say. But he also doesn't have a good registered fortress map. I think DauT has a good advantage here when it comes to civilizations. Nili picked Persian Tunisia also can't be bad. Well, it was a different map. Dry River plays differently than any of those 5 maps. Yeah, some drafts have me left speechless as well. It is just something that the not top 20, top 30 players in the world are used to. In the rules, did you take into account that in-game time is shorter? 3-minute spec delay is not the same as 3-minute stream delay. Or am I wrong on this? Yeah, it's the same. Right? No, it's not the same. Yeah, no, I didn't take this into account. So yeah, I'm ahead of him by maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, so maybe we should have done it like 3 minutes here and 2.5 minutes spec delay, stream delay. Would have been a bit more fair, but like just make it 3 minutes and there isn't any confusion. Probably spec delay is real world time, isn't it? I don't think so, no. It's 3 minute in-game time behind. Why? Right? Yeah. How we can speak to Nili in 3 minute delay. You still can. When I stream poker, I had like 6 minute delay, and that somewhat worked out as well. Oh boy, DauT is leading. Round 2 will be sick already. Well, let's see. It's in-game time, I think so as well, yeah. Yeah, I think the second round will be sick already. Can I donate $500 for the last at NAC prize pool, or should I donate DauT directly? Well, DauT needs to make it to NAC first, right? And no, you cannot donate to the prize pool directly. All islands this time. TaToH wanted to have islands. I wanted to have Archipelago in the map pool, but we had too many concerns of the unfairness if they are on the same land. So I couldn't really go for it. I wanted to have a map of that style. Okay, guys, let's jump into game number 2 here, shall we? We played on Gold Rush, and indeed, we will have DauT playing the Ethiopians and Scotty, who doesn't know, playing the Celts. And nice deer at the berries, defensive gold, defensive stone, quite wallable here at the left-hand side, as you are used to on Gold Rush, but the front somewhat open. Nice defensive woodline here as well. And DauT, well, he has just a dream of a map. Look at how compact everything is here at the back, and we are just expecting him to go for Crossman. When is the final of NAC2-Qualifier number 1 on YouTube? Well, it's not played yet. It's overlapping. So tomorrow will be loser bracket. And Scotty's calling restarts. Okay. Felt like this map at the front was too open for him. Loser bracket finals are played tomorrow. And then Fire will face whoever wins tomorrow. So it's overlapping for 2 weeks since I wanted to finish before Christmas. That was a long sentence, but 2 different stuff happened to my head. BT has won NAC2 qualifier number 1, Fire second, games on YouTube tomorrow. Or are they? No, that's wrong. Fake news. What time do they play tomorrow? 14 GMT. You can check down below. You can check AoE zone and AoE2 calendar. How does it feel to be the 89th highest earning German poker player of all time? Well, that list isn't accurate, obviously. How many reads do they have per series? 1, indeed. When is the grand final? Probably next weekend. Who's the favorite to win the qualifier? Well, the first one, Fire, BT, and Winchester are still in. So 2 of those who aren't winning are going to come into this one. So those 2 have to be absolutely included. Then DauT. And those are probably my top 3, yeah. Probably Fire is the favorite to win qualifier number 1 at the moment. And then it has to be like BT and DauT for the second qualifier. Stark, potentially, he didn't look too great last time. And his preparation kind of fell off. Winchester Fire will win qualifier number 1. BT could as well. How often are admin rees? It depends on the map. On Arabia, it's like every 500 game. We have some maps where it's more often. Actually, like, there might be the option of tide pool in that new map that we might have some more. Want to see Stark playing drunk in NAC? That's not going to happen. Players aren't allowed to drink before their games. Players aren't allowed to be shirtless during NAC2. Did you say 1 in 500? Yeah, but that's just a random approximation. Yeah. Are there German laws? I don't get that question. They're allowed to drink during qualifiers though, that's true. Players cannot drink during the games, no. They're only allowed to drink after the games are finished. Maybe a 2-minute stream delay with 3 minutes back delay would be better if you want the streams to be synchronized. I don't want the streams to be synchronized, I just want to prevent cheating. I remember you had a closet of alcohol last time. Will you have it again? Very likely. Oh, yeah. Guys, what are the naked questions? Go watch porn if you're horny. Well, it's just one guy very famously streaming without a t-shirt. That might qualify. That's why they're asking it. Okay, guys, then we're jumping into game number 2 here, DauT against Scotty, and it will again be Gold Rush. So very wallable map again. At the front, it's a bit more open, but gold seems fine. And that stone is actually bugged, I believe. Wait, let me take a look. Is that? Yeah. So I'm messaging DauT. You have a bugged stone. And he sees it. So he could request an admin restart here if he wanted to. And yeah, they didn't put the stream delay on 3 minutes. That's a mistake. It is really bugged, yeah. You can only access it from 2 sites. Would be admin re if you wanted to, yes.
Read your name.
Anything else is fine. And yeah, DauT just took the admin restart here. You need to access at least 3 tiles, I believe. Let me check up the rules again. So this bugged map stone, less than 4 tiles of one stone cluster at least accessible on one side. And that's only 2 sides. Or 2 stone piles. Yeah. Needs to be 4 and it's only 2, I believe. Right, yeah. This is walled and this is all. So it will be an admin restart. Funny that the question before that was how often do we see admin restarts? And I said 1 in 500 on Arabia, but more often than other maps. And then we get 1 over here. So just jumping out of the game, I will tell them. Yeah. And I will tell DauT put back delay to 3 minutes. So I launched again, need to go back. And I will tell the chat admin re because DauT's stone was bugged. How often do we see that I win lottery nearly? Maybe this will work too. Well, it depends on what lottery you're playing, right? Did the first qualifier finish yet? No. DauT is 600 points either on this guy and he lames and takes admin. At the moment he is 280 points over him. At the moment. Yeah, DauT's Yeah, DauT stream delay should be at 3 minutes. We should have more delay as well, but he didn't set it. I messaged him. DauT was never 2.7, I believe. Guys, if you like YouTube, we have a 6 series from yesterday on there. Suomi against Secret with an incredible 3-3 Arabia game. Viper broke 2.7k. I think he had 2.720 or something at one point. Are women allowed at NAC2? If they have, like, female players can qualify, obviously. And, well, we had some females there last time as well, right? So technically it is possible. How was it playing ECL? Was fun. I really enjoyed the intensity. What rating is Vivi? He was 2670 after beating Viper a couple of times. Yes, I know. Did Hira try to qualify? No, he has school exams at that time. Vivi or Yo could break Viper, yeah. High-time girls exist on the interwebs? Yes, they do. Who's better, Vivi or Liereyy at this moment? Liereyy, by far. What's about Eddie versus Belgium? I have no idea. I think they're playing maybe at the same time, but obviously I'm casting the series of the Lord. And, well, we are jumping into try number 3 here. DauT playing again Ethiopians against Scotty, who has a lot of deer in his bag. If he is scouting that, let's take a look if he sees it. It's easy to miss that. It's a bit too far away to really scout for it. But yeah, he just could have used his sheep and scout in that area. Or probably he's missing all those ugly stuff. Found his extra 3 or his normal 3 probably. And he is very close to the main gold. Way further distance here for DauT. And we should probably quickly check the resources here. Stone, gold, all looking unbugged. Where's the 3-tile gold spot for Scotty? Ah, over here, behind the main gold. As I said, I will make a post on AoE Zone and Twitter about the T90 situation pretty soon. And we'll give you a lot of updates on NAC2, about the meetup, the overall schedule, and yeah, lots of info coming up. But I will make a post, and I don't really like that T90 was talking about it after I told him that I will make the official announcement. But well. Well, it will be initially planned 8 players and 4 casters. Now we will see. Oh, and DauT, he's scouting those deer. So he knows that... Yeah. Scotty might be close by, but yeah, Scotty does have zero idea about this. Come for the games and drama as bonus. That's true. Yeah, it's not important if he didn't say much. He said something which is just wrong. But well, let's focus on this game. And Scotty already trying to include his gold here at the front. And DauT, that will be Josh FC. 6 on wood here already, and now collecting some gold at some point, I assume. Rush here from our Celt player as well, and DauT sees the barracks, knows about the positioning of the TC here as well. Should be all pretty fine. Wow. Can the house up second lumber camp here for DauT. Well, actually, that's a reasonable one. Kind of looks funny. Maybe over here could have been the other spot, but that's fine. Let's take a look at the T90 Wu situation. Not too many in this spawn this time. Or 8. Far off at least. Goes for a lot of farms, and that looks like double Drush FC. Thing is though, the DauT will shoot a bit faster with his crossbows, and Scotty will shoot a bit faster with his potential mangonels or scorpions. Why does Fiona cheat on Scotty anyways? Because he's so predictable. Loom put out, tries to get some walls up here. What is going on here? Okay. Right, the militia are coming in together with the scout. Not the greatest block from Scotty here. Militia are now coming back from DauT. Where's his scout? Idle over here. Now coming over and oh, DauT quick walls here. Ah, kind of interesting. 29k because it's 14k prize pool, and then 8 players, flights and hotel, plus all casters, flights and hotel, plus food, plus cook, plus PCs, plus technical equipment, and indeed, yeah, 14k prize pool. We are sports boys. Yeah. And that's all divided by the for the top 6 of this tournament as well. Okay, let's take a look here. First real engagement, and we saw 1 scout going down, 1 militia going down, and that means DauT is somewhat safe. It's a bit surprising how late Scotty is upping here. Pop 33 after losing 1, so that's, well, quite later than we normally see. Obviously, DauT will have extra food and gold carrying him into the next age, so good stuff for that. What specs for the PCs? Well, you need to run ZeroEmpires too. What would it make it easier for you to, as a caster, to run better tournaments? For example, multi-queue selected by default. Well, you can set it in the lobby. Is this a qualifier? Yes, it's indeed. It's qualifier number 2. DauT is scanning this away. I just played NAC Medi. Well, Medi will be taken out of the map pool, but yeah, spawning with more than standard resources is too much. Oh, Age of Gatefires, DauT. What is going on here? Ay. Those for the blocks. Gets 2 extra hits off. Now deletes those walls again. Scotty gets 2 feudal age as well. Blacksmith finished. Archer range only built by 1 villager. That's not a lot here. And scout still active as well. Yeah, Viper Smurf confirmed. Yeah, there's some stuff that could make it easier with the spec overlay for sure. Like already researched upgrades. That would make it so much easier to check for eco upgrades. Oh, Villager could fight this off, indeed. Getting some more damage done. Viper. Oh, Viper even saying, oh boy, I spoiled. DauT? How is he a villager behind? 5 seconds early up. So that was a lot of idle time here in Feudal Age, apparently. Yeah, I know. About the PKZ threat. Does Scotty have loom? He does. Forward there, and we see full skirms from Scotty. Interesting, boys. Okay. Those militia outrunning the ones of DauT. And now archers. Maybe trying to move out. And then it might be skirm mangonel against crossbowman mangonel. Let's see about that. Now the move out here for DauT. Is he getting the scout killed? Not really. For now, only militia dying and the one scout of DauT. So 3 militia are still out here. Skirms, they need upgrades, but fletching is coming in. Scotty will win the first fight quite convincingly. Also has good upgrades to get elite skirms. Indeed, even attacks crossbowmen. No, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. And DauT, well, he gets back without taking any damage there. Good job by him, and we just need to see a quick siege workshop. And well, DauT builds it quite defensively. Doesn't want it to be cancelled, which makes a lot of sense. Plays it 1 CC for now. On the other side, we also have 1 TC, Botkin arrow, and the siege workshop as well. So we'll come down a lot to who micros the mangonels a bit better. And that's what I said. Faster shooting crossbowman for DauT, but faster shooting mangonels for the Celts player. So on paper, I think there's a small advantage for Scotty here. Same amount of villagers as well. And now the food gold extra bonus for Ethiopians is ending. So the wood bonus is carrying Scotty quite nicely. Skirms versus archers, who wins? Skirms is the counter against archers, because you can see he has only 5 damage output plus the upgrades, and we see 4 defense on those skirmishes, so they take very little damage against crossbowmen. But you need the defense upgrades. Otherwise, the crossbowmen are starting to do some reasonable damage. But on the other side, skirms cannot really do anything against villagers because their damage output is quite low, and obviously they are bad against mangonels. Ground attack here. Scotty dodged that one and might just go back. Skirms at the back, not being built. Interesting. And gets a gate up here. 1 T90 Boo following. Crossbowman. They shouldn't really find anything. 2 mangonels out. Does DauT know about the siege workshop? No, he does not. And Skirm's going back. 1 mangonel for DauT. Is he going for more? Yes, 2 mangonels. This might be some dance. Gold positioning a bit better for Scotty. DauT needs to walk a bit further. Let's take a look now, trying to combine army. No one with ballistic shots yet. DauT with the ground attack there to the left hand side. Was expecting the split, but Scotty just went back. Let's take a look. DauT, he could maybe eat some shots here, and well, could split that off. Now moving against the hill, the scout doesn't really have anything to do there. That's the first good shot here. DauT with a nice start. Now mangonel 1v2 trade, make that 3v1 trade. Oh boy, that was horrible. And so that was 3v2 plus 2 skirms. So good stuff for DauT. Same villager count here. We have 1 TC added for Scotty. DauT is having 1 extra TC as well. Plus 1 defense for DauT. Now trying to out-micro those skirmishes. Can somewhat do that. Most important thing though is the mangonels, and well, it's just pretty sloppy to move in that hill. Maybe sort of debate it a bit more with some skirmishes. Start going for more mangonels. Yes, 1 is getting sent over, another 1 queued up. That was a horribly rushed fight by Scotty. Yeah, I think he could have waited a bit longer as well. It's not like DauT will transition into knights pretty quickly and try to counter those. Didn't really need to go for that hill control. DauT is moving around, but shouldn't get any kills here. Scotty going for TC number 3. Might have a small eco advantage pretty soon. Sick, I just saw the verified, the blue nickname, and the T at the start, and was so sure it was TaToH writing that. But it was actually T90. Hey! Okay, 2 TCs for DauT. I see a third one being built somewhere. Oh yeah, in the very back here. Interesting. Maybe we'll go into shoulders later on. I'm curious. 3cc is running for Scotty, now gets wheelbarrow out, and DauT he's just camping that center hill. Or is he? Now he's moving out, but that's not the greatest thing ever. Dodging here. 1 for 1, although it was the hill advantage. Okay, finally a good one for Scotty, and now he can go for the clear up here. If only he had ballistics as well, would be so nice in the fights, but obviously super expensive for him. And 2 mangonels, 2 scorpions. He can take the center control here. DauT, how much is he sending on stone? Okay, quite a bit. 5 villagers already and sending more. And that means the castle will be in question. But we can also see Scotty doing the stone mining upgrade. He's housed for ages, apparently. I don't see him building a single house. Okay, now he's rushing 1 out with 3 villagers, with 4 villagers even. But even then, he's instantly housed again. So he needs to build more houses, my friend. Okay, now build some in the back. DauT moving forward, 6 villagers ahead. Anyone watching Chess World Cup? Yeah, yesterday was really nice. Okay, Mangonel, let's take a look. 1 for none trade, that split. Didn't really get full efficiency. Nice hits over here. And DauT, he cannot really fight this one off. Those are some hits against him for sure. And the Scorpion's doing a great job repositioning himself. Oh god, DauT just misclicked there. Just clicked a bit too far away. You know, guys, if you click more than 5 tiles away of a movement, they reposition themselves. And that's what DauT did there. He should have clicked in small areas or the other group formation. That was solid for Scotty, but still 10 villagers behind. Siege Workshop number 2. Yesterday was rest day, so you enjoyed watching? Okay, well then I watched Friday. My bad. All days merging at the moment. Playing 10 hours of poker every day and sleeping 10. So kind of weird. Just squeezing in some casting. And one day I was watching some chess. Double mangonel production now, and not too far away from going to imp even. 4 on stone here. Monastery up in the back. We did see some relics being collected in the last Gold Rush game. And now going for the castle in the center. DauT being the first one here. And this will be tricky for Scotty. He still has a lot of gold controls, and that's not the big problem. He can get his castle up here. And DauT, well, he will have a solid imp timing as well. I'm scouting, Mangonel. He cannot really do much against 5 Mangonels there. Oh boy. Yeah, that's just horrible. Is he trying to move in? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think going back is so much better. Oh, DauT. They're missing a second building here. And only click up after the castle finished. Already has the resources. Now sends more on stone apparently. Will he go on shoulders? Shoulders already died to single mangonel shots, but well, once they close the distance, they're pretty deadly. Imp difference very small. Both with access to gold, and DauT with a solid mining camp here. Gonna have to love that. Scotty, +1 defense on his infantry. What is that? You cannot be expecting any real cav from DauT. So that can't be pikeman. Is he going for champion as Kells? That's so weird. That's so weird. More siege. He's indeed going for champion. That makes 0 sense. Shuttles versus votes, how's it going? Pretty even, I'd say. Small advantage for the votes. Yeah, I think so. We can check stats later. Okay, second castle now, which could be a DauT castle. Mangonel is around here. You can instantly... Oh no, that was DauT's Mangonel. My bad. Got a bit excited. And 1 for 1. That's a solid trade. That's a lot of rams here. Castle, but all those rams, they will do nothing against 4 Mangonel split. I think this is just a horrible army composition by Scotty. Now the gold is somewhat raided here. At least gets 1 shot in. Now sees the ram tech. Capped rams being researched. First one is going down. But honestly, against 4 Mangonels, even capped rams won't do much. And he can instantly go for some shotels. They produce really quickly. Okay, 1 Mangonel down. That helps a bit. Thumpering Bracer for those crossbowmen. Siege ram upgrade now. So he shows that tech. And what does DauT see? He sees 4 siege workshops. He has to know what's coming up. Is he adding more Mangonels? Not really. Maybe chemistry could be nice to get some bombard cannons. He sees the vote riders as well. Arbalest tech for him. And those 3 Mangonels, they have to get some shots in. How is the siege count here? I can see 3, make that 6, make that 10. Soon to be at least 12 siege rams. So maybe you can push him away. Those Mangonels have to be sent back. And oh, DauT, that's some troubles. Let's take a look how he's trying to defend this. Now producing some shoulders. And as I said, they're producing indeed quickly, guys. This is not a recorded game. This is normal speed. And, well, another Mangonel going down. That means the left-hand side castle will instantly fall. The question is, what are we doing against all the Arbaleths? Even if you get the 2 castles, what is the follow-up here? Seems like there is none, really. The 2 Mangonels in the back still doing reasonable damage. Mangonel here, instantly focused down. Nice job by DauT. And yeah, the castle is going down, but DauT isn't losing anything when it comes to his army. I think if he gets onto... Well, if the castle is going down, at the moment he's misclicking it. Okay, Vote Rider now coming to the front. DauT is trying to hold on. And those 2 Mangonels, why did no one focus down that 1 Mangonel? Oh god, DauT might even save this one. DauT did save this one. The shoulder production was just so nice. The Mangonel in the back just untouched, and well, Scotty just threw his whole army. And I think if you engage into this, you need to send 15 skirmishers or some Vote Riders or something to kill the Arbaleths at the same time that are focusing down on the rams. And now Scotty, well, he is left with very little. 15 military only for him. Yeah, still the nice siege ram tech, but it's only good against building and soaking damage. But you need some damage dealers yourself. Throwing was DauT. He cannot throw against someone you never win with to begin with. Win against to begin with. Lots of villagers now being sent into the center again. Seems like some villagers died there. And DauT just sniping down the traps as well. Beautiful move here. How many Arbaleths is he losing? Like 3. It's totally worth it, buying himself quite some time. Maybe if we had some Onager shots as well. That could have been something. Oh, waited for the roads. He had the gold control. He didn't really need to push there. Huh. Well, what's the plan of those votes? Chemistry for DauT. I really want to see bombard cannons as well. That's enough shoulders to easily kill. All the incoming rams as well. He's now focusing them down. 2 traps working for him. Scotty is only 20 pop behind, but military is just what counts so much, and well, the mangonel tech won't really help him too much. Not enough farms working for him apparently. How many are we? At 28 only. Maybe 10-15 more farms could have really helped him. Maybe then he could have gone for the Onage attack, which is still good against Shotels as well, guys. As I said, one-shotting them. Out goes for forging, even wants more damage output on his Shotels. Onage attack might finish pretty soon. That's a lot of mangonels. Maybe we might see some very big hits here. Changing everything. But for now, Arbalest, yeah, that's just beautiful. By DauT. Moving over here, blocking that gold spot, and all of a sudden, well, no more gold income for Scotty. I think some skirms could be really nice as well. And DauT, well, he's just playing Gold Rush, right? Heavy blow for DauT. Would have loved to see that a bit earlier, but not too important. He went into a lot of Arbalest and Furico. Looks pretty clean there for sure. Okay, Onage is now on the hill. Let's take a look. Would have loved him to hide this a bit longer. They're going down. And some ground attacks against the shoulders. Let's take a look. Vote Riders here at the front. Arbalest in the back. Can they get the snipes against the Vote Riders who are trying to protect? Rams are now moving forward. That's okay for Scotty. But DauT just going back, and I think just adding bombard cannons will finish this off for sure. No gold income at the moment for Scotty. That is going dry. Where was his other gold spot? I think it was over here at the front, right? Yeah, here. So, both gold spots going dry. Show the warriors out against all the Rams. Maybe to snipe the Onages as well. Both random numbers, not that sick. Scotty completely out of gold. He's getting one there on gold. Maybe he could have mined from over here. Elite shoulders even from DauT. He's building everything. Bombard cannons. Now you can just snipe the Onages, and there's no answer for Scotty. No elite Vote Riders either. Shoulders, what is his fighting going to be? Sends all the Arbalest into the castle first. That's a lot of damage from the castle then. Shoulders at the front. Their damage output is just ridiculous. Look at that, 18 plus 2. The Onagers going down on the castle fire. The Rams completely unprotected, and that has to be the GG. Scotty, that move will fail. Even if you get the castle, which I'm even doubting, I think this game is over. Indeed, the castle even survives with it just now repairing, and suddenly it's pop 190 with all the gold control in the world. 3 castles on that hill, and the guy that has 9 military against that. Scotty has the GG. Game number 2 in the books here, and DauT, he's looking strong at the moment. But also we have to say his opponent more around the like 2.1k mark at the moment, so he should dominate him. 1k viewers watching. Thank you so much, guys, for all your interest and all the love towards Mr. DauT. And we'll take a look at remaining civilizations. No more Ethiopians and no more Celts, so we're playing on Flooded Cross. DauT just said that he likes Mongols there. Makes a lot of sense to have Berbers for Red Fortress then, and Chinese for Coastal Mountain. On the other side, Mongols could be pretty good for Coastal Mountains, and he goes Chinese on Flooded Cross. I think Huns for Flooded Cross makes a lot of sense. Maybe Goth or Goth Persians. Probably Goth against Berbers then, and Persians for Coastal Mountain. I haven't played AOM in quite some time, and not too excited to play it again. What if Scotty would rush DauT base with his army? Could have been a better option. Yeah, DauT was completely undefended there. Fire and Riot not playing NAC2 qualifiers. Fire still in qualifier number 1. If he loses there, he will jump into qualifier number 2. And Riot didn't sign up. Hans versus Chinese. I think it will be Hans against Mongols. Miguel wasn't motivated to play a second one. DauT going for 2 minutes 59 seconds. Speculate now after I messaged him twice and in the game room, so 3 times overall, that it has to be 3 minutes. DauT been playing not too great lately. Well, people have gotten way better, right? Hans vs Mongols classic matchup. It is, it is. Okay, so Project Belgium against Eddie is flying in as a score there as well. And the score was 3-1 for Project Belgium. So he will play against whoever loses in the winner bracket finals of qualifier number 1. So either Fire or Vecti or Winchester. Spoiler, Somk. Sorry. What if people pick Berbers on purpose to kill Mongols? Well, the same player has Mongols and Berbers, so it's impossible to see them play against each other. So far, who has qualified and how many people can qualify maximum? There are 6 invited players. Viper, Liereyy, TaToH, MBL, Jordan and Nicov, and 2 people are still able to qualify and we don't know who those 2 are. Speculate 1 minute. So we're jumping into Flooded Cross pretty quickly. Eddie vs. Abitan should be a nice matchup. I'm interested to see that as well. Whose flight is most expensive? Nicov if he's coming from Argentina. BackT could be expensive. Fire could be expensive. I don't know yet. I think Fire needs to take 2 or 3 flights even. So he's traveling like 30 hours to me. Yeah, so that will take some time for sure. Okay, and indeed, we will see the classic matchup. We will see DauT playing the Mongols against Scotty's Hans, and the map will be called Flooded Cross. So, as you know, in every corner there is 1 pond, but on Flooded Cross, we also have connections between those, so your fish isn't as protected as it was before, and there's 1 river in the center, so walling is really, really tricky. And DauT said he wanted to go for some early aggression on land here. DauT did not get invited because he was late twice, didn't prepare at all, didn't take it serious, and Yeah, John got invited. Yeah, and he obviously got last. John won a series, he helped a lot behind the scenes and got way the best feedback as a caster as well. Great potential for demo hits on this map indeed, guys. And well, DauT still has a chance to qualify here, right? 2 qualifiers for him, so if everyone thinks, oh, DauT absolutely deserves to be there, well, then he will make it happen, right? Otherwise, maybe some other people deserved it more. We will find out. Okay, so Hunt's pretty strong. You don't need any houses, so your fish boom in the back could be pretty lovely. And even then, you can still go on a lot of land aggression and Mongols pretty fast. As much as I like DauT, I think this motivates DauT to play try harder this time around. Yes, he absolutely wants to heavily try hard. He really is setting his goal to be top 3 in NAC, which I believe he can't do, but would be a great storyline for sure. And I wish him the best of luck. Fire will not be allowed to play shirtless. Oh. Oh, he sees. Oh, DauT will take the hill hit. And after 2 hits, 5 HP advantage. That's pretty nice for him. Is there a chance DauT gets caster invite if he doesn't make the cut? No. Was NAC1 financially worth? You got a lot of donations during NAC1, right? I made a tiny bit of money. Like my hourly was probably like $3 to $4. If you see what I did at preparation. I made like close to $2,000 and had like 600 hours of preparation. Something around those ballparks. So financially worse, like I can't do NAC1 for a living. Let's see about NAC2 and what we're doing there. There will be 2 players qualifying from qualifiers for NAC2. Oh, nice block here, DauT. Getting her down to 4 HP. She is jumping into the TC though. Nice move by DauT blocking that. And nice move by Scotty protecting the villager to get home. And, well, she survived here. Where is she? I don't know. Nicov, thanks for the 1,000 biddies. I feel like a pro when I watch your stream, but when I play, I'm the biggest noob, so I better stay watching. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's what happens to everyone, right? Everyone is so good at backseat gaming. Every time I see the top players streaming, I feel like, yeah, they're doing the same. I'm doing the absolute same as they do. And then I see mistakes by the top 10 players in the world. And then I play against them and die in 16 minutes and feel so bad. So bad. Okay, DauT trushing this one. 4 on stone. And 1 lumber camp here. Not on gold. And I'm expecting to see those 5 villagers go forward now. And let's take a look. How is the map shaped of Scotty? So 2 open gold spots, 1 stone spot. Over here at the side as well. DauT scout bows. No, he does not know about the second one. But that will be a trush in the face of Scotty, who has very little idea that this is coming up and has his scout horribly out of position here to see anything. So that will be a big surprise in in Scotty's face. NAC1 was your investment. Now you reap your benefits for NAC2. You should make a lot more this time. Well, it also costs a lot more this time, right? Last time it cost me like 10k. This time it cost me like 30k. So it is tricky. Oh, that barracks really shouldn't go up for DauT. Oh boy, that was kind of unfortunate. Maybe should have blocked that with the scout. Well, he can just go around, and if he gets the towers up over here, that's totally fine for him as well. No way that Scotty can get a lot of wood rolling for himself and get the defensive up there in time. And Scotty, what did he scout? He still has no idea about the tower rush. Only sees that he's not on gold. Liereyy is directly invited. Mr. Yo was directly invited as well, but due to Chinese New Year, he could not make it. And therefore no Chinese players will attend NAC2. But I really wanted to have Mr. Yo there. Eight of Gatepires indeed. Nice gate for DauT. And Scotty needs to run. Do we have a fire? No. No fire galley from DauT just yet. Could have added that one, but also could just maybe sneak a dock over here and decrease the distance. Is there a time and date for the meetup? Yes. 22 local time, 16th of February. And if you do meet and greet, you will even find the sign up form for it. That gate is so good for him. You can always jump into the back as well if he is getting overwhelmed. And tricky to wall him off as well. Scotty, is he trying to get a gate up here and then fight it down? No, he's just building an outpost there in the back. Doesn't know about this tower! Oh boy. Okay, now goes onto stone, so he will be able to build some more defensive towers, but that's some lost villages for sure. Or at least one should die, maybe two. Oh god, DauT is not focusing the right ones down. And Scotty's trying to micro this one. Let's take a look. 1 HP on him, and it seems like he's surviving. Oh boy, that was fortunate. Now on scouts. Online name. I can't really do anything with your real name. I just saw it at the list of participants. I always took the online name. Ooh, DauT losing this one. Now some spearmen and scouts for DauT. Interesting. And a sneaky dog for DauT to really pressure that area. And Scotty, he does not have anything on water just yet, and well, he won't have any reaction. Even adds a fishing ship. No, now he adds a fire galley, but one fire galley will probably barely win against DauT's fire galley, but then DauT with the second one, and he's not on gold, so that means Scotty will lose all his fish here. Stable is a bad choice. Well, not per se, right? He can increase his map control, but it just feels like being so heavily on wood and gold, the transition into archers could have been a bit more natural for sure. And DauT is getting debated quite a bit. The fish still working for Scotty. Scouts didn't do anything here. More towers from DauT. Does he have any idea here, Mr. Scotty, that those are around? Not really. Tricky stuff. Heavily on stone still. Tries to go for some defense. Very open gold, as we said earlier. So will be tricky. And that tower again not scouted. Did he not go for town watch? It feels like he didn't. And now we'll get tricky. Against the spearman out. More scouts from DauT as well. That gold under heavy pressure for sure. Defensive castle. Chosen 1-1? Chosen 1L? Something like that. Thanks for your sub, my friend. And now heavily on berries. Maybe some more farms could be an option. Could also go for the deer at the front. Maybe some more fishing ships as well. Did add another dock, so lovely stuff over here. And now continues with his raids. Do you think the fishing ships have been buffed a little too much? Yes, I think 2 attack would have been better than going down to 1 attack. From 3. Okay, Scotty, he can go for the repair and will win the fight. Yeah, DauT needs to micro a bit further back. He's getting out microed a bit here. Oh, let that one live with 1 HP as well. Forcing him to repair heavily though, and since he's not on gold at the moment, that means that, well, he can't repair the fire galley for that much longer. Yeah, how should you sound? It can't be. Choose honor? Choose nono? It's so tough. Okay, defensive tower now from DauT. Still would love to see some more farms. Okay, horse color now, and now please just do like 8 farms or something there. Could really help you out, and walling those towers could be nice. More scouts. Should be chosen one. Yeah, but what is the last letter? Oh. But didn't I said chosen one L. It is tricky. Like, this is, yeah, one of the toughest jobs we streamers have, pronouncing weird names. Ah, chosen one and mangonel. Chosen L. Oh no. Second stable by DauT, interesting. And he goes for the triple pawn control at the moment. Double pawn control and more fire galleys from Scotty. Maybe a demo could be sexy here. 15 fishing ships at the moment from DauT. 3 more villagers for him. Let's take a look what he's doing with his scouts. He said this map is so tough to wall. Long feudal wars are a pretty good option here. And 4 scouts low HP, but if they live for a bit longer, that's totally fine. Take this fight then. Quite some farms here without horse cutter though on the side for Scotty. And now berries are done. Doing that scout fight here at the side for DauT. Even villager count. Let me see. Does he have wheelbarrow? I think he does, right? Pretty sure that I saw this earlier. And oh god, I'm too slow clicking here. Yes, he does. Getting that outpost. 1 tile further back, and I think the fire galleys not have gotten him. DauT now up to Castle 8. Scotty can click any second, just tries to get to the blacksmith and then maybe transition into CA. I think could be a pretty good option. And look at all the stone. DauT, he can go on to Mango Dice. Scotty, he can go on to Tarkans. So defensive castles should be coming up pretty quickly here. DauT even goes for Bloodlands, so maybe just goes Mass Knights. Even adds some more scouts. Whereas the demo here could maybe get some good connections in. DauT should debate those fire galleys and gets the perfect hit off if he... Oh no, that was way worse than I thought. Oh, just a second earlier of a deletion there. Could have really helped out. Couldn't they wall the sides with the dogs? Yes, they could. You can wall this off. You can wall this off as well. So that's an option for sure. Oh, dogs kissing each other. And more fishing ships added here. DauT stays active with his scouts, bloodlines, and +1 coming in. So he will stay on his night production. And well, look at that. He didn't go for any farms yet. And heavily on gold. Heavily on gold. But also 23 fishing ships working for him. So DauT, he goes for the nice abuse here. DauT castle incoming? I don't think so, honestly. He has 3 stables, he's up earlier, gets the control out, and yeah, it's way too defensively as well. And Scotty, he goes on to CA. Not sure how that will work out. Water control will become pretty important as well. Let's take a look. All that gold's so open. Where's Scotty building his castles? Or is he building any castles? Some quick walls over here now. Knights can still run around everywhere, kind of. Castle defense will finish any second. Bloodlines for Scotty here, and yeah, he just keeps all this area open. Not even Botkin arrow for Scotty on the tech. No defense upgrade as well, and all DauT just staying so active. Didn't see drill nets from him though. And oh boy, that could be a nice hit here. Indeed, that was a good one. Fortunate that we catch that one. And oh, overchopped at the gold. He overmined the gold, and now in the face of all the CA, has more villagers, has 16 more fishing ships as well, blocking the whole gold spot. And Scotty 1.5k stone, and he cannot do anything with it at the moment. Don't even know where he could get a good castle up. He needs to get close to the gold. Maybe one over here could be an option, and we hear yet another demo hit even. And well, DauT just in full control, goes for the kill here so nicely. TA numbers can't go high, and GG, good luck next. DauT takes it 3-0. Pretty clean over here. Nothing else than what we expected from him. Achievements tell us that, well, DauT had the better KD, especially in the end. All those villagers, all those CAs, so nice. And food count due to all those fishing ships, and therefore he could send more villagers onto gold, really skyrocketing for him as well. 17 more villagers, that included the fishing ships as well. Lovely play, quite convincing performance, and yeah, solid job by him for sure, guys. Tomorrow we will have BackT against Winchester, exactly here over at that place, and that's going to be super interesting. I will give you an update. That will be the last game of the winner bracket round of 16. So let's take a close look at that. So the loser of tomorrow, BackT against Winchester, will play against Zuppy. We'll have DauT against Stark, Release against ACM, and the loser of Fire against the winner of Winchester against BackT will play against Project Belgium later on. No rush there. In the loser bracket, we have Eddie against LB10. Should be a close matchup. I'm a Snake against Daniel. Not too excited for that. Chaos to win against Springs. Should be Springs. And Scotty against Bald. Should be a closer one as well. So winner bracket looks pretty exciting there. And we will see who will be the second guy flying over to the NAC. And I will give you a look at NAC bracket number 1. This is the situation there. Winchester against BackT. As I said, tomorrow, 14 GMT on this channel. And yeah, Fire waiting in the top. Why you're not playing, Nili? It's my tournament. I'm organizing it. I can't play and organize and cast and everything. It's too tricky, man. So, love y'all. Thank you so much for being around, and I will answer some questions if you have any. What other games are you casting today? I already casted 4 or 5 hours now. I will let it go for now. I will cast in English tomorrow, yes. Scheduling of DauT with a Stark. That's going to be interesting. Can you describe Coast of Mountain map? Just watch the VOD. We had it in the series we casted earlier. When is the next DauT game? Well, he just finished this, right? So he needs to start scheduling probably tomorrow. Do you have a sponsorship for NAC2? Well, we got 21k in donations of kind guys. And if I have any info about other sponsors, I will let you know. For the prize pool, we had Matt with 9k and Microsoft with 5k as donations as well. I think you could stock some interview and play it when you feel fit. What? Mixer is the sponsor. Kind of. So let's take a look. It seems like let me take a look. Is Mem continuing to stream? No, I don't see him around, so he probably quit. Viper streaming, maybe DauT is streaming as well. I will send you over to Winchester. Are you a fan of DauT? Not really. What is the next game? Tomorrow, as I said. BackT against Winchester. I can update the title here. BackT against Winchester, Monday, 14 GMT. will be casted in English. Do you know the rough times of the games of 16th February 17th? If we're traveling from Greece to meet up and I don't want to lose the action. I can tell you the exact times. Exact times will be those. So 11 and 16 GMT on Saturday and 13 GMT on Sunday. Don't remember hosted benches already? Well, makes sense. What is the announcement? What announcement? Now, if Fire wins the final, will he qualify? Yes. One of those three guys will qualify. Guys, if you want to meet all the great players and the casters, you can go to the meet and greet in Hamburg, Germany, 16th of February during NAC2. And 2 players will qualify, one of this bracket and one of the other bracket that we just casted with DauT included. You were gonna announce something tight? Nope. Robo's going to be there as well. Your chances to meet him, indeed. I'll just pop over to meet and greet from Australia. You totally should. Are you going to cast Viper now? No. When Hamburg will the meet and greet be? I don't 100% know. I have a confirmation of a location though. So it's 99% settled. If you were in my Discord, you'd know. In qualifier 2 bracket, why does LB10 have already 1 loss in the next round filled for qualifier 1 second player? Because he isn't known yet. The one, like, one of the players here will, after they lose, jump into qualifier number 2, right? And because it's overlapping with the times, I gave the guys from the first qualifier already a win. DauT cannot participate as Shisha sponsor. Okay, then I will send you over to Vince as well. Have a great one. We will all see each other tomorrow. Same place over here, guys. You don't want to miss that. And if you go over there, spam a lot. Is AA battle coming? Yes, they are, but only like in 20 minutes. I would have hosted them as well. Okay, and if you get over there, spam some Nili High, some Nili NAC, some Nili Hype, whatever, and wish Winchester some energy for his games tomorrow as well. See ya! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's directly jump into the next game. And let's take a look what will happen here. Oops, what is going on? The game ended. That's because the series is already over. This is just a VOD to avoid some spoilers. So yeah, you already saw the series till the end, and this is just a VOD without any content coming up, and therefore you can now close the video, and I hope you didn't get spoiled before at YouTube. Enjoy, guys.